Hello everyone, welcome back to another Taekook concert. The wedding hall was too bright for Taehyung's eyes. White and gold curtains hung from the high ceiling. The air smelled like fresh roses, and the sound of soft classical music floated gently. But Taehyung wasn't looking at any of that. He was looking at the groom standing quietly in front of the elder Jeon Jungkook, his older enemy, his arranged husband. Taehyung swelled nervously. Taehyung thinking, why him out of everyone in the world? Why him? Their parents were old school friends. They had decided to marry without asking either of them, and since Taehyung recently moved to Seoul from his university studies, both families insisted this was the perfect time to unite their children. Perfect. Taehyung felt it was disaster waiting to explode. Jungkook stood straight wearing a black suit that looked expensive enough to buy Taehyung's whole apartment. His eyes were covered with his usual dark glasses, and a caretaker stood behind him quietly. Everyone knew Jungkook couldn't see. He had been blind since childhood. Taehyung exhaled a deep breath and stepped forward. Flashback memories stabbed him that day in school. That one moment that changed everything. Look where you are walking. Taehyung had collided with someone in the hallway. Jungkook had fell hard on the floor. The other students had laughed cruelly. Taehyung hadn't known Jungkook was blind back then. He had panicked, tried to help, but Jungkook slapped his hand away and hissed, "Jeon Jungkook, don't touch me." From that day, Jungkook hated him. Now, years later, Faith pushed them right next to each other as soulmates, legal at least. The priest cleared his throat. "Please join hands." Taehyung reached out, slowly, his fingers trembling. Jungkook also lifted his hand, but stiffly, without searching for Taehyung's palm. Taehyung gently guided Jungkook's hand to meet his. Jungkook flinched at the contact. Jungkook, "I don't need help, Taehyung. I know, sorry." The room grew awkward, silent. The parents watched it with hope, kissed, whispered, cameras flashed, the marriage ceremony continued. The priest asked softly, "Jeon Jungkook, do you accept Kim Taehyung as your husband?" Jungkook's jaw tightened, a heavy pause. Jungkook, "Yes." Taehyung felt that sigh. Single word hit harder than any insult he heard in school. "And Kim Taehyung, do you accept Jeon Jungkook?" Taehyung forced a small smile. Taehyung, "Yes." Their vows were short and cold. Finally, you may exchange. Taehyung slipped the ring on Jungkook's finger carefully. Jungkook found Taehyung's hand for a moment and placed the ring on the shaky fingers. The priest announced, "You are now partners in marriage." Applause filled the hall, but between Taehyung and Jungkook there was emptiness thicker than smoke. At Jeon mansion, the car ride to Jungkook's mansion was painfully silent. Taehyung sat beside Jungkook, staring out the window as raindrops streamed down. He wanted to say something, anything, but Jungkook's cold aura made him feel like he was sitting next to a wall of ice. When the car stopped, Jungkook's caretaker opened his door. "Caretaker, sir, your house entrance has 3 steps. I will guide you." Jungkook, "No, I can walk." Taehyung got out quickly and extended his hand to support Jungkook, but Jungkook took a small step back. "Jungkook, don't pretend to be kind." Taehyung's heart squeezed painfully. Taehyung, "I'm not pretending. I only wanted to help." Jungkook, "I don't need it." He walked forward slowly, tapping the cane lightly on the ground. Taehyung followed behind silently like a guilty shadow. Inside the living room was huge, decorated beautifully. Taehyung looked around nervously. Suddenly, Jungkook's mother came quickly with the body smile. Mrs. Jeon, Taehyung, my dear son, welcome home. She hugged him warmly. Taehyung smiled softly. At least someone here like him. Mrs. Jeon, from now on, consider this as your house. Taehyung, Jungkook needs care. I hope you will support him. Jungkook's eyebrows twitched at his mother's words. Jungkook, I can take care of myself. Mrs. Yan, you don't have to act strong in front of your husband. Jungkook clenched his jaw but said nothing. Mrs. Yan then led them towards the stairs. Mrs. Yan, your room is ready. You and Jungkook will share. Jungkook, he will sleep in the guest room. Then steps froze. Mrs. Yan looked disappointed. Mrs. Yan, Jungkook, I said what I said. Taehyung lowered his head. Taehyung, it's okay, mother. I will use the guest room. Jungkook walked upstairs without waiting for anyone. Mrs. Jeon sighed deeply and held Taehyung's hand. Mrs. Jeon, don't take his words to heart. He has suffered a lot. Taehyung nodded. Taehyung, I understand, but inside his chest felt heavy. First night of marriage life. Taehyung unpacked his suitcase in the guest room quickly. His room was comfortable but far from Jungkook's room. He placed his clothes in the wardrobe, arranged his books, and sat there thinking, I didn't want this marriage either, but at least I want to live peacefully. Why does Jungkook hate me so much still? Someone knocked, then walked and opened the door. Jungkook stood there, both froze. Jungkook's face was blank, but Taehyung knew he wasn't here for small talk. Taehyung, do you need something? Jungkook, I came to say one thing. Taehyung straightened his back. Jungkook, don't expect anything from me. Taehyung blinked in confusion. Taehyung, what? What do you mean? Jungkook, our marriage is business. Parents wish, nothing more. Taehyung tried smiling to hide the strain. Taehyung, I didn't expect anything. Jungkook lowered his head slightly. Jungkook, good. He turned to leave, but Taehyung called softly. Taehyung, Jungkook. Jungkook paused. Taehyung, can we start fresh? I don't want us to fight every day. Jungkook's finger tightened around his chin. Jungkook, I don't forget the past. Taehyung, I know you hate me because of the school accident. Jungkook's face stiffened instantly. Jungkook, accident? Taehyung looked at him with guilt. Taehyung, I didn't know you were blind back then. I would never hurt someone like that. Jungkook's voice lowered, cold and sharp. Jungkook, you made me fall. People laughed. You ruined my last day of peace in that school. Taehyung, I didn't know. Jungkook, it doesn't matter. He walked away. Taehyung stared at the closed door. For the first time since morning, his eyes burned. The days that followed, despite Jungkook's cold behavior, Taehyung tried his best to take care of him. Every morning, he prepared breakfast. Taehyung, Jungkook, your coffee is on the left side and your toast is Jungkook. I know the table layout. Taehyung bit his lips but stayed calm. During lunch, he guided Jungkook gently. Taehyung, there is a step ahead. Be careful. Jungkook, stop treating me like a child. During dinner, Taehyung, the soup is hot. Blow a little. Jungkook, I said I'm not helpless. Taehyung's shoulders sank each time. One afternoon, Taehyung was cleaning Jungkook's study room when Jungkook walked in. Jungkook, why are you touching my things? Taehyung, I only arranged your books. You couldn't find them last night, so I thought, Jungkook, don't think, just stay away. Taehyung kept his book down silently. Taehyung, okay. Jungkook's anger froze for a moment. Taehyung wasn't arguing. He wasn't even defending himself. He was simply accepting. Jungkook frowned, unsure why that bothered him. That night, Taehyung went to the kitchen to drink water. He leaned against the counter and breathed thickly. Everything felt suffocating. Suddenly, Jungkook entered the kitchen. Taehyung straightened immediately. Jungkook, why are you awake? Taehyung, just thirsty. Jungkook reached towards the cabinet but hit the edge of the by accident. Ah, Taehyung hurried. Taehyung, careful. He grabbed Jungkook's hand gently to check if it hurt, but Jungkook jerked away instantly. Jungkook, don't touch me. Taehyung froze. The glass slipped from his fingers and shattered loudly. Jungkook could hear Taehyung breathing unevenly. Jungkook, what are you doing? Clean it before someone get hurt. Taehyung, why do you hate me so much? Jungkook stopped talking. Taehyung's voice cracked. Taehyung, I obliged. I'm trying to help. I'm trying to be good. Why do you still treat me like I'm your enemy? Jungkook's lips pressed tight. Taehyung's eyes turned glossy. Taehyung, do you know how hard it is living in the same house as someone who wants you to disappear? The tremble in Taehyung's voice hit Jungkook unexpectedly hard. He opened his mouth, but no words came out. Taehyung wiped his eyes quickly. Taehyung, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that. He crouched down to pick the broken pieces. Jungkook stepped forward but hesitated. He wanted to help, but his pride held him back, so he stood there silently as Taehyung cleaned everything alone. The next morning, something changed. Taehyung made breakfast like always, but strangely, Jungkook didn't complain. He ate quietly. After lunch, Jungkook called Taehyung's name for the first time properly. Jungkook, Taehyung. Taehyung turned. Yes. Jungkook, I need to go to the company. Come with me. Taehyung blinked in surprise. Taehyung, are you sure? Jungkook, my mother said you should accompany me. Taehyung laughed softly. Taehyung, so that's why. Jungkook didn't react, but something like amusement flickered on his face. Taehyung grabbed Jungkook's coat and helped him bear it. Taehyung, your arm here. This time Jungkook didn't push him away. At the company employees both respectfully as Jungkook entered the building with Taehyung by his side. Some whispered he brought his husband. They don't look close though. Taehyung ignored the comments and focused on the guiding Jungkook. Inside the office, Jungkook sat on the chair and Taehyung placed a water bottle gently near his hand. Taehyung, your meeting starts at 2 p.m. Jungkook, you can sit. Don't stand like a bodyguard. Taehyung clenched and took a seat near him. After a while, Jungkook spoke quietly. Jungkook, last night, I didn't mean to shout. Taehyung looked up surprised. Taehyung, it's okay, Jungkook. I'm not used to someone helping me. Taehyung smiled. Taehyung, then let me help. Try again slowly. Jungkook didn't smile, but his face softened. That evening, they returned home together. Taehyung cooked dinner and Jungkook stayed in the kitchen instead of disappearing to his room. Taehyung, do you want to taste the soup? Jungkook held out his hand instantly. Taehyung guided the spoon to him carefully. Taehyung blew a little. It's hot. Surprisingly, Jungkook listened. He tasted and nodded. Jungkook, it's good. Taehyung's eyes widened. Taehyung, you like it? Jungkook, I said it's good. Taehyung grinned brightly. For the first time, Jungkook felt something warm spread through his chest. That smile, it was too beautiful. He quickly looked away, embarrassed. Later that night, Taehyung passed by Jungkook's room and noticed the light still on. He knocked softly. Taehyung, can I come in? Jungkook, yes. Jungkook sat on the bed trying to find his phone that had fallen between the pillow. Taehyung walked in. Taehyung, wait, I'll get it. He reached between the pillow and pulled it out. Taehyung, here. Jungkook's finger bruised Taehyung's hand. For a moment, both froze. The contact was simple but intimate. Taehyung stepped back quickly. Taehyung, good night. Jungkook, good night. Taehyung blinked Jungkook had never said his name so softly before. He smiled unknowingly. Jungkook listened to his footsteps fade and touched his chest lightly. Jungkook thinking, why does he sound so kind? Why does it bother me now? 2 weeks passed after that night. Jungkook was slowly getting used to Taehyung's presence. Taehyung never forced, never complained, never argued. He quietly helped, quietly smiled, quietly stayed beside Jungkook. And because of that soft presence, Jungkook found himself lowering his guard a little, just a little. But everything changed the moment Jungkook left for his business trip. Before business trip, Jungkook stood at the door with his suitcase. Taehyung held the handle of Jungkook's can and placed it in his hand gently. Taehyung, be careful. Your flight is long. Jungkook, I know how to take care of myself. Taehyung rolled his eyes but he smiled. Taehyung, still eat properly, okay? Jungkook paused. He wasn't used to someone worrying about him like this. Jungkook, you worry too much. Taehyung, someone has to. Jungkook froze at the quiet warmth in Taehyung's voice. Taehyung took it back. Taehyung, come home soon. For a second, Jungkook wished he could see Taehyung's expression, but he couldn't. Not yet. The surgery. The moment Jungkook reached overseas, he went straight to the hospital. His childhood doctor was there, ready. The surgery was risky, but Jungkook wanted it. He wanted independence, he wanted freedom, and somewhere deep inside, he wanted to finally see Taehyung. After hours of surgery, Jungkook woke up with his eyes covered in thick bandages. The doctor smiled. Doctor, the surgery was successful. Jungkook's heart raced. Jungkook, so I will be able to see? Doctor, yes, after 2 weeks of rest, Jungkook lied back, stunned. He was finally going to see the world he had only touched, the people he only imagined, and the husband he had only known through voice and touch. 2 weeks later, the return. When Jungkook arrived home, Taehyung ran to the main door instantly. Taehyung, welcome home. Jungkook stepped inside, bandages removed, healing glasses on. He could see everything, the hallway, the candles, the picture on the wall, and finally Taehyung. He blinked slowly. Taehyung was beautiful, more beautiful than he imagined. Any image Jungkook imagined. Soft brown hair, warm eyes, gentle face, but Jungkook kept his expression blank. He had decided not to tell anyone yet. Not until he understood Taehyung fully. Taehyung took Jungkook's hand. Automatically, Taehyung came. Come, let me take you to your room. Jungkook stared at their hands. But Jungkook didn't pull away. He let himself be guided. The first secret admiration. Jungkook watched Taehyung quietly for the next few days. He pretended to be blind, but every minute he was secretly observing Taehyung. Taehyung brushed his hair in the morning. Taehyung cooking with concentration. Taehyung humming songs while watering plants. Taehyung laughing with the housemaid. Taehyung wearing cute pajamas. Taehyung biting his lips when thinking. Taehyung looking at Jungkook with silent affection. Jungkook's heart began beating strangely. Jungkook thinking, he is not the boy from the past. He is someone completely different. One morning, Taehyung walked into the kitchen wearing a loose white shirt, half buttoned. Because he was still sleepy, Jungkook almost dropped his spoon. Taehyung, good morning, Jungkook. Hungry? Jungkook stared at him openly, forgetting he was supposed to be blind. Jungkook, you are wearing that? Taehyung blinked. Wearing what? Jungkook quickly turned his head away. Jungkook, nothing. Taehyung titled his head. Taehyung, are you okay? Jungkook, I'm fine. He wasn't. Not at all. 3 days later, Taehyung came out of the bedroom after showering, hair wet, wearing a loose bathrobe tie tied hastily around his waist. Jungkook was sitting on the bed. He looked up and frozen completely. Taehyung gasped softly, saying, "Oh, sorry, I didn't know you were in the room." He rushed to the grab clothes from the wardrobe and the bathroom. From the bathrobe riding dangerously up his thighs, Jungkook's eyes within. His heart hummed. Jungkook thinking, why is he this dangerous? He swelled hard. Turned sharply to the wall. Taehyung noticed the sudden movement. Taehyung thinking, did he sense something? No, he can't see. Stop thinking nonsense, Taehyung. Taehyung quickly changed cheeks red. Meanwhile, Jungkook sat on the bed, fist clenched. Jungkook thinking, this is torture. Why is he so attractive? Why do I want to see more? He shut his eyes tightly, embarrassed by his own thoughts. During dinner, Taehyung noticed Jungkook tilted his head towards him too often, not like before, different. Focused, Taehyung placed water at Jungkook's right side. Jungkook reached directly for the correct spot without touching around first. Taehyung's eyes didn't think, thinking, how did he? Then Taehyung shook his head. I'm thinking, no, stop it, don't doubt him. You will hurt him if you ask. Something like that. The late night moment, Jungkook walked in the study room. Taehyung entered softly with a cup of water. Warm tea, Taehyung. You have been working for 2 hours. Drink this. Jungkook looked up. Taehyung's eyes were closed. Jungkook's heart stumbled. Taehyung sat beside him quietly. Taehyung, is work stressing you? Jungkook, not much. Taehyung leaned closer, much closer. Jungkook almost stopped breathing. Taehyung stared at Jungkook's face with gentle, deep eyes, so full of something Jungkook couldn't name. Love, hope, pain. Jungkook didn't know, but Taehyung didn't say anything, just looked at him like Jungkook was something precious. Jungkook, why are you staring? Taehyung blinked and looked down. Taehyung, nothing. You look tired. Jungkook, since when do you care so much? Taehyung smiled faintly. Taehyung, since I married you. Jungkook felt warmth spread from his chest to his neck. He couldn't sleep the whole night. Taehyung's eyes, Taehyung's voice, Taehyung's warmth, all kept replaying in his mind. The next morning, Taehyung stepped out of the bathroom with a towel wrapped loosely around his waist. His hair dripped water, his shoulders glistened, and the towel slipped dangerously low. Jungkook turned around and saw everything. His eyes widened. Jungkook, Taehyung, hold your towel. Taehyung gasped and grabbed the towel. Instantly, a heavy shock silence filled the room. Taehyung stared at Jungkook's face. Taehyung, Jungkook. Jungkook froze. Taehyung took a step closer. Taehyung, how did you know it was sleeping? Jungkook stayed silent. Taehyung swelled hard. Taehyung, Jungkook, can you see? Jungkook's breath stopped. Taehyung's eyes trembled. Taehyung, tell me the truth. Jungkook opened his mouth and closed it. Taehyung shook his head in disbelief. Taehyung, so it's true. His voice cracked. Taehyung, you're not blind anymore. Jungkook whispered, Taehyung, Taehyung, since when? Taehyung, listen. Taehyung, since when, Jungkook? Jungkook flinched at the volume. Jungkook, since I returned 2 weeks. Taehyung staggered back like someone hit him. His chest tightened painfully. Taehyung, 2 weeks? You saw me, you watched me, you didn't even tell me. Jungkook, I had reasons. Taehyung, reasons? You pretended to be blind and I did everything thinking you needed help. Jungkook stepped forward. Jungkook, I wanted to see you without filter. I wanted to know who you really are. Taehyung raised his voice. Taehyung, so you spied on me? Jungkook, I wasn't like that. Taehyung, then what was it? You let me embarrass myself every day while you secretly Enjoyed watching me, Jungkook felt panic rise. Jungkook Taehyung, no, I didn't enjoy. Taehyung cheeks burned with shame and hurt. Taehyung, I trusted you more than I thought I could, and you played with that trust. His voice broke. Taehyung, you said you hated me because of the past, but this is worse, Jungkook. Jungkook felt his throat tighten. Jungkook, Taehyung, wait. Taehyung stepped back. Taehyung, don't touch me. Those words stepped Jungkook's heart. For the first time, Jungkook felt genuine fear. Fear of losing Taehyung. Fear of hurting him beyond repair. Taehyung turned away and walked out of the room quickly. Jungkook stood alone, trembling slightly. Jungkook reached the house, but Taehyung wasn't anywhere. He has gone to the garden, sitting under the tree with his knees pulled to his chest. Jungkook stood at a distance, watching him. Taehyung looked small, hurt, cold, alone. Jungkook's chest squeezed painfully. Jungkook thinking, I never wanted to hurt him. I wanted. But now he had broken the one person who actually cared about him. That night, Taehyung didn't join dinner. Jungkook left a tray for him quietly outside his door. Taehyung never opened the door. Jungkook sat on the corridor floor, back against the wall, head down. For the first time in years, he felt helpless. Next morning, Jungkook went out early. Taehyung brought flowers. He brought flowers. Taehyung spirit white lilies. He brought candles. Taehyung loved warm lightning. He brought strawberries, the fruit Taehyung ate almost every night. Then he went home and decorated Taehyung's room, soft lights, petals, and clean smell of flowers. He prepared everything with his own hands. When he finished, he took a deep breath. Jungkook thinking, I will tell him everything today. No more secrets. He walked towards Taehyung's room and knocked. Jungkook, Taehyung, can you come with me? I need to talk. Silence, Jungkook, please. The door opened slowly. Taehyung stood there, eyes still swollen. Jungkook's heart cracked again. Taehyung, what do you want, Jungkook? Jungkook, I want you to hear me. Taehyung looked away. Taehyung, I don't think I can. Jungkook, then let me try once. Taehyung remained silent, but Jungkook gently reached for his hand. This time, Taehyung didn't pull away. For the first time, Jungkook led Taehyung somewhere. Jungkook, thank you for loving me. Taehyung touched his hair gently. Tae walks away, but when they stood up, Jungkook panicked. Jungkook, Tae, where are you going? Taehyung, I need some time. I still feel hurt. He walked towards the door. Jungkook grabbed his wrist desperately. Jungkook, please don't go. Please, I can't sleep if you leave. I will die thinking you hate me. Taehyung looked back with soft eyes. Taehyung, I don't hate you. I just need space. Jungkook shook his head like a child. Jungkook, no. Don't leave me alone, I'll go crazy. Taehyung sighed deeply. He couldn't walk away, not when Jungkook's eyes looked so broken. Taehyung, fine, I'm not going. Jungkook immediately hugged him tight. Taehyung frozen. Jungkook surprised when Taehyung calmed down. Jungkook stood up suddenly. Taehyung, where are you going now? Jungkook, stay here, just stay. He ran out. After 10 minutes, the lights in the hallway went off. Taehyung frowned. Then the bedroom door opened and Jungkook entered. Jungkook, Tae, come with me. Taehyung hesitated. Taehyung, why? Jungkook, because I want to show you something. He held Taehyung's hand. This time Taehyung didn't pull up. Jungkook guided him to the living room. Taehyung gasped. The whole room was glowing with soft yellow lights, candles everywhere, rose petals spread across the floor. Taehyung spread strawberries arranged on the small table with the chocolate dip. Taehyung looked at him with trembling hands. Taehyung, you did all this? Jungkook nodded. Jungkook, yes, for you. Taehyung stepped forward slowly. Taehyung, why? Jungkook, because I needed to show you how much you mean to me. He took Taehyung's hand and placed it on his chest. Jungkook's heart was fast Jungkook, you hear that? That's how my heart beats when I think about you. Taehyung's eyes filled again. Taehyung, don't say things like that. I'll cry again. Jungkook smiles softly. Jungkook, then cry. I'll hold you. Taehyung hit his chest lightly. Taehyung, idiot. Jungkook lunged. Taehyung took a deep breath. Jungkook, Taehyung, let's start over. No lies, no past hatred. Just us. Taehyung nodded at the looked at the candles and roses, the strawberries. Then Jungkook, Taehyung, Jungkook, do you really love me? Jungkook stepped closer, holding Taehyung's waist. Jungkook, yes, I love you, not because you took care of me, not because you were kind, but because you are the only person who ever made me want to live better. Taehyung's heart melted instantly. Taehyung, Jungkook. Jungkook brushed his thumb over Taehyung's cheek. Jungkook, can I kiss you? Taehyung nodded. Their lips touched finally. The kiss was gentle, slow, warm, not rushed, not hungry, just love. Their first night, Jungkook picked Taehyung up carefully. Jungkook, put me down. Jungkook never. Taehyung hid his face in Jungkook's neck, blushing. They entered the bedroom, now decorated with petals on the bed. Jungkook placed Taehyung gently on the mattress. Taehyung, you really went all out. Taehyung, only for my husband. Taehyung's cheeks turned darker. Taehyung, Jungkook leaned down and kissed his forehead. Jungkook, tonight let me love you properly, not as an enemy, not as a burden, but as your husband. Taehyung held Jungkook's hand tightly. Taehyung, then don't ever lie again. Jungkook never. The light stream petals rustled and their hands intertwined as they shared their first night together as true partners. The next morning, Taehyung woke up wrapped in Jungkook's arm. Jungkook kissed his shoulder softly. Jungkook, good morning, my Tae. Taehyung blushed and hid his face. Taehyung stopped teasing. Jungkook laughed and hugged him tightly. Jungkook, get used to it. I'm going to love you every day from now on. Taehyung smiled into his chest. Their story full of hurt, misunderstanding, secrets had finally turned into love. A real love, a healing one, a forever love. The end. Hey everyone, I'm so happy. Actually, so yeah guys, this is what happened yesterday. Please comment me down if I am really silly, or is it how we should feel while our bias replies something. See you again, bye bye.